From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Houston, center fielder, number 4. George Springer.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Springer gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here comes the first pitch. Taking off is Springer. In there, now the throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Oh, fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way.
Odubel Herrera.
Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Hoskins, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Reddick, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Back up the middle. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The tag, and he is out. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro, and their runners at the corners now. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This one's down to third. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. Santana shading to his right. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Evan Gattis now standing in. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Evan Gattis becomes the first out of the inning. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 to him now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hard liner to center field. Pereira is there. 2 gone. Next up for the Stros, Brian McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Zach Eflin is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's running. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 1 out and a runner on second base. Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Altuve has a play, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Williams. 1 out. So here now's the pitcher, Justin Verlander. First pitch on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. Riding in once again, George Springer. And that misses for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Verlander, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The next 0-2. Runner goes for second. And the inning goes away in unceremonious. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Santana, playing here in his age 31 season, is in the midst of his 8th major league season. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Reddick is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Del Franco. He singled his last time up. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. And he got him. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. No balls and one strike. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Up next will be Nick Williams. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, here's the second base.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle.
Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Striding into the box, Evan Gattis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Ball 2-0 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
2 balls and a strike to count. Correa, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he fouls this one off. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. A bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. from the stretch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Settling in now, Zach Eflin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Count even now at 1-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet.
Ouch, that one hit him. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Verlander will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Chases out of the zone for strike 3. Into the box now, Brian McCann will start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Swung on and missed it. It's 0-1. Marwin Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is strike 2 swinging.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. So now Carlos Santana, 1 for 2. It was an RBI base hit for him back in the first. First pitch of the at-bat.
Santana.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carlos Santana is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here's a fastball that crowd. Time for baseball. MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Standing in, Aaron Judge. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
So he sets him down swinging. Aaron Judge goes down for the first out of the game. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just missed with a breaking ball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Full count now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the first pitch from CC.
Odubel Herrera.
And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez gathers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rhys Hoskins.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. So 1-1. Is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Here's Carlos Santana now. Previous history with Sabathia. He has an even 10 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Aaron Altair, runner in scoring position with 2 guys. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Now Sabathia's 1-1. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here's a high pop-up. Sabathia over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Neil Walker. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Neil Walker.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Count even at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Neil Walker. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired, and there's one away. Next for New York, number 25. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and back-to-back. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-2, full count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in, Michael Franco. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone! Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Digging in, Albert Almora. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Too high. And it's 3-0.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Ready now, Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Baez leads off first with one away. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Baez breaks from first. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play. So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Quintana's got his target. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. In now, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Baez trying to get there. He makes the running play. 2 down. So now Carlos Santana, in past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 8 hits in 43 tries. He's taken him deep once. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And try as he might, but he can't. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He's got it 1 away. The next Cub up, Ian Happ.
Center fielder number 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hit down the third base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. 2-2 pitch just missed. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Now to the plate, Addison Russell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man. First and 2 away. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. He's set, and the pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Quintana sets. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the hardwood plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the hardwood plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Digging in, Maikel Franco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. Hernandez stands at third with one gone in the inning. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So here now's the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike two.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with two strikes. Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is. And now the Cubs pitcher, Jose Quintana, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. In there for strike one, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Two gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Almora rounds third and is digging for the plate. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He scores as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And gone up into the second deck. Ready for another chance? Ian Happ. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. And now Bryce Harper, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Now here's the pitch.
The right fielder, number 34. Bryce.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. A little roller toward the hole. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. His past line against Aaron Nola. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And it's fouled away. Just getting started here in Philly. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. In now for Washington, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In the air to right center. Chasing after it is Williams. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Matt Adams now.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Matt.
First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Herrera is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now with the double Herrera, he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Past battles with Scherzer, he has an even 10 hits in 33 at-bats. Grounded to third. Rendon is there. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Carlos Santana now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit in the air down the right field line. Williams is under it. 1 away. So striding in, Michael Taylor. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter spot.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. No score here as we play inning number 2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Alfaro is after it, and that ends the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 2 hits in 21 at-bats. Popped him up. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Will swing it from the left side right here. Pitch popped straight up. And this is taken in for the second out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor is there, and it's a very quick inning. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer. Textbook sack bunt situation here. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Defoe aboard here at first with nobody out. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. Santana's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. Late that time for a strike. No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. And that. Up next will be Nick Williams as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Williams.
High pop-up. Defoe waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and the Phillies are into the hit column. Into the box now, number 4. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Nola stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Taylor is there, and that's the third out. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Alfaro goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Rendon is retired, and there's one away. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Matt Adams, so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Reynolds. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Hoskins looks up, and that one is gone! So coming to the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Striding in once again, Pedro Severino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another chance. Wilmer Defoe. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Comes set and the 0-1. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. He makes the play and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So now Carlos Santana. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Adams has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Alfaro corrals it, makes the throw to first, 2 down. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Popped him up. Alfaro is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Sent on the ground out to second. Defoe scoops it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Up next will be Nick Williams. And now pitch on the way. Liner toward right center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Williams stands at second with 2 gone. Ball 3.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And it's fouled away.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
High in the air out to center field. Herrera is right there, 1 down. Digging in once again, Matt Adams. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit out towards second. Hernandez comes up with it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mark Reynolds. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. Striding in now for the Nats, Michael Taylor. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. That misses 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it, and the inning is over. Now batting, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Popped him up. Reynolds is there for it. 1 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Now to the plate, Pedro Severino. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first down. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. And that's in there, base hit. The pitcher, Max Scherzer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Swing and a miss, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Got him to go down swinging there. Max Scherzer, the second out in the 7th inning. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2-0 now. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Defoe, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Bounce to first. And he is out on the tag. Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here. Digging in once again, Trey Turner, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground, and no one will get this one. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these two pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Turner on at first, nobody out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Pereira's there. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Matt Adams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Turner's on his horse on his way to second. And he steps off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. 2 out, nobody on. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now. Ready once again, Nick Williams. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Adams is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Nola. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pedro Florimon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Pedro Florimon.
Now a bunt attempt here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Riding in once again, number 4. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Very weakly on the ground. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down.
He's set.
Popped him up. Rendon in foul ground. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Here's Mark Reynolds. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And it's 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Michael Taylor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Luis Garcia enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
57, Luis Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they... Sean Doolittle comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 62.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. So now Carlos Santana is career line with Doolittle. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle.
Turner has it.
And there's one down now. So stepping in, Michael Franco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he is in there. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Tying run at third, winning run at first. So a ball into the gap might be able to end it. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro is career line with Doolittle. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Up next will be Nick Williams. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Behind 0-2 now. Philly down to their last strike. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Taylor at the track. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And guys, the Nationals were given an excellent start here by the gentleman you see in action there. Max Scherzer. Put that on a bubblegum card.